Josh Hart is one of the ultimate glue guy role players in the league. And now they're putting it together. They should have never been 0-10 or whatever they were against elite teams in the league. So they're putting it together. Beyond that, they have got to be, and this is for all these other teams, whether Indiana, whoever they face, if they get to the finals, they have got to be maybe the most exasperating team to play in the league. Because in these playoffs, they've shown it. They're like, I know it's New York, not Philly. They're like the Rocky Balboa of NBA teams. Like, they never die. You joked in the second game, too, when Boston's up 20, and they're waiting for the Knicks to feel like, we got our split in Boston, we're going to give up and go back to home and get 2 games. And they never did, and they came back and won. They were down 14 in the third quarter, and I get it that today's NBA, you can come back easier with the three-point shot, but still, playing them, the opponent, you have got to be like, my goodness, are these guys ever going to go away? And then, Nick, finally, on top of that, they're clutch. So you got a team that never quits, and then if they can get close to you, you're in trouble. Because, look, at this graphic, it's not just Brunson. He's the number one, obviously, in the clutch player. But Bridges, this is the series fourth quarter scoring. And Bridges has been
mid-range that you love.
The mid-range, I love it. Young boys, mid-range. But look, Brunson's got as many points almost as Tatum and Pritchard.
Yeah, and that graphic's also telling because of who's not on it for Boston. Jalen Brown not being on it.
Doesn't look great.
And so Porzingis obviously hadn't played a lot, but still.
And, all right. Brew, that was smart big picture analysis that applies to everyone. I would like to go a little smaller to this show.
What? What'd I do?
I want to tell America's story, and then I want you to apologize to everyone. I FaceTimed Wilds during the game.
I love sport.
And this is what he says. Hand to God.
This is true.
I FaceTimed Wilds during the game. We're first winning. Words out of his mouth. Man, I really like Jalen Brunson. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. I wish I could have played the Captain Easy Stance graphic over the FaceTime call.
What do you want me to do?
When was this during the game?
Celtics were winning.
Halftime.
Okay. So
here's what I want. I want you to go back in history to the last few days and not do what you did. And I want you now, since you can't do that, to say to the Knicks fans out there, you were wildly disrespectful of them as a team. You were saying the Celtics were bad because of bad luck. The Knicks were bad because the Celtics are awesome. You were banking on Tatum being great, dismissing the possibility, what if Brunson is just as good, and giving the Knicks no chance at any step.
That's all true.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
I still believe all of that.
Well,
I just can hold 2 thoughts in my head at the same time.
Okay.
This Knicks team, and this was something I know you ran into Frank Isola at the game. They were talking about it this morning. A New York team being like lovable underdogs is an odd mix. You know what I mean? You don't see it with the Yankees, where it's like, oh, it's New York.
You kind of got it with the Giants and Eli against Brady's.
You had it with that 99 Knicks.
Yeah.
But the team is just really fun to root for. And, like, you can't help when it was Tatum and Brunson going back and forth. I mean, you show how good Brunson has been. Brunson has the debate on whether Jalen Brunson was a superstar, and we debated it, and you put him into club superstar.
Prematurely, but now he is.
But now it feels like it feels almost silly going the other way. Like to try to make an argument that Jalen Brunson isn't a superstar.
No, that would be ridiculous.
I don't think anybody
Most fourth quarter points in a single postseason. There's minimum 8 games. Look at this list. It's insane. Brunson, Dirk, Kobe, Jordan, and Steph. Like, and he's outdoing everybody. And when he takes a shot in the fourth, I expect it to go in.
Yeah.
They are not open shots. I was like, I'm trying to yell at the TV. And I was like, that's Derek White. He's our best defender.
Right.
And he's on it because Drew couldn't handle him.
Yeah, so, right.
He's playing great.
So
I
like it. No. Listen.
I do.
Because here's the part of the series that I thought, not just Kevin Wildes, just him most annoyingly, was totally discounting when it was 2-1. The Knicks hadn't played well yet. That the Knicks were the 5th best offense in basketball. I know they're coached by Tom Thibodeau, and they're the Knicks, and so you think they want to play 81-78. Right. That's not who they were this year. And, Dust, if we can quickly show the three-point numbers for the series, and this is the point I was trying to make yesterday, during the regular season, from a percentage basis, not a volume basis, these teams were, I said yesterday the Knicks were a better three-point shooting team. I wasn't lying. It's a little misleading. It was 0.1%. But they were. So during the regular season, they were almost identical. In this series, they've been almost identical. So to chalk everything up to three-point variance, when these teams...
I don't know, how many do they take?
Well, but here's the thing, too.
Fewer than Boston.
But the Celtics were on fire from three in the first half and early in the third quarter, which is how they built that lead. And then they got cold.
Yes.
Like, that's what
and
happened
all of a sudden, and this is even if Tatum hadn't gotten hurt, you watched that game yesterday, and it's funny, again, NBA playoffs, the team that just won, it feels like they're never going to lose. All of a sudden, the Celtics felt a little old. It's like, man, Drew and Al have felt old this series, and they really miss Kristaps. And so, like, and without Kristaps, what you see Mitchell Robinson doing to the Celtics is what Rudy Gobert did to the Lakers. You're playing just like the Lakers, a 6'9" and under team when you don't have Kristaps out there, and it's like, oh, this makes sense. It doesn't feel fluky. With that said, you've still got Boston.
Get one game. It's coming back to New York.
You really think they got a shot if Tatum is out even?
Yes, I do.
Wow.
I think they've got a shot to win one in Boston, and then,
well, they have to win 3.
She's got to win one at a time. Mavs win the lottery. Is Cooper Flagg going to Dallas? Are we sure? That's next on FS1 and Fox Sports Radio on Sirius XM.
Meet the Vacay Dream Team. They don't just show up. They